Metricon Stadium plays host to another edition of the QClash. The Suns of the Gold Coast up against the Lions of Brisbane Town. Welcome along. It's good to have your company.
I'm Anthony Hudson.
Time is running out to stake a claim for a top 8 berth or a top 4 berth. There's not much margin for error now. And here come the visitors. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Good to be here, Hutto. I like the Lions. They look a very good side and are certainly capable of kicking big scores. This is a match they should win, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them run away with it.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. Excitement is building for this one. The crowd already making plenty of noise as the captains come together. Strap yourselves in. This could be one of the games of the year. Witts wins the first ruck contest. The Suns should score here. Evans has it within range.
The Lions are on the back foot almost immediately. It was an easy setup for this first shot at goal.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Suns on the board early. Fort with the tap. Feeds it out. Dunkley squeezes the kick. Morris working hard and presenting well. Fort. Hipwood has a vice-like grip.
They should be on the board with a goal.
Needs that to come back, and it does.
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
Good match so far. Witts wins the tap. Ashcroft, Archie, what can he do with it? Lunging tackle, and he's given away a free kick for a trip. Takes the short option. Neal, dangerous to leave on his own. This is good ball movement.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
That is going very close, not close enough.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Noble with the footy. McCluggage, he can make them pay royally.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Is he going for goal? Unselfish play. He would have been well within his rights to kick for goal.
The coach has got his hand covering his mouth, but it's not hard to imagine what he's saying.
Powell brings it back in. Turnover. That could be a painful mistake. He's put it through.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Punch clear. Cops some unwanted attention. Ashcroft accepted the invitation. Loose ball on centre wing. You can't question his commitment. Grant had his name written all over it. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin. Grant, he's blazed away. Reed in the goal square takes a beauty.
Just about a certainty.
Through it goes.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Suns have trimmed the margin back to 2 points. Fort showing his skills. Neal, he still found a way. Flanders runs onto it. Can he find a teammate? Graham is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
The Suns will be in front of his accurate. He is.
That will do his conference the world of good to start like that.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Fort wins the hit out. Neal toes it off the deck. Ashcroft, Dunkley manages to get off a handball. This is promising. It's a tough game. They're tackling with venom today. Witts got his palm to it. Rao gathers, backs himself. Ashcroft tries to take them on and loses.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
That's skillful. Flanders has found some space. Probing ball. Quality delivery by Foot. He's generally a good kick. Grant gets to the front spot. His field kicking is normally first rate. They're moving the footy well here. He's made a hot start to this match. Anderson, he's taken a beauty.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
The Lions are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
The Suns have had a great patch. Witts got his palm to it. Dunkley, Rao runs onto it. Aaron hand pass, and they've turned it over. Fort, Rayner, Miller gets there first. Keeps it low. Jeffrey in a hurry. Normally delivers. Witts with a chance to run. Searching kick. That's a bit of a gift. Delightfully done. Fort, Morris. He's been busy so far. Graham, ever reliable. Noble. He's not one to take a backward step. Doesn't often waste it. Witts. That one was always his. The Suns showing some good signs early. They're keeping the ball well. Can he impose himself on the match? And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Ashcroft, Dunkley, hacking it forward. McCarthy just had to get it out. Archie, McCluggage getting involved. This would be a timely goal. The kick's a bit wonky, but it doesn't matter. It's a goal.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Good ruck work. Miller navigated the traffic. Goes off the ground. Neal under pressure. Ashcroft, he's set upon. The umpire says he had no prior. Witts got his palm to it. McPherson, it's a poor kick. That's a bit of a waste. He can put them in front, and he does.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Lions in front now. Fort wins it out of the centre. Miller affects the turnover. He's shut him down. That's poor play. Ashcroft, he's got support. Neal lays it off. Fletcher, he's got the skill, he's got the composure, he's got the result.
You're limited as a defender when the ball gets swept forward like that. Sometimes there's just not much you can do.
The Lions having a good patch. The big men fly, inspired by the round ball code. Another one off the ground. Tries to soccer it to advantage. Had to get it out. In no man's land. Graham wins, and he needed to. Fiorini. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
The Suns are lucky to be so close, if we're honest. They were generally outplayed in that first term, and this margin really should be greater. Unless they can flick a switch, it soon will be.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
No slow starts, no second guessing. Trusting each other, trusting the game around.
McInerney gets his hand to it. Neal, he's a real pocket rocket. Ashcroft, Cameron, McInerney does well under pressure. He'll kick this. In he goes, and he has delivered.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Suns are looking disorganised. Witts gets his hand to it. Anderson, got to get it forward now. Archie into the action again already. Swings his foot through it. Fiorini wins the race. Can he hit a target? Witts takes a beauty. Approaching the 50. Evans pushes into space and receives the footy.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Evans, he can hurt them again, and he does.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. McInerney wins it out of the centre. Neal, slick hands. Had some assistance. Cameron, run down, great chase.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Good kick. Weller makes position. What's he got on offer? He's had little impact so far. Neal can't mark. McInerney, Wilmot. Now it's someone else's problem. That's a dreadful hand pass. McCarthy, Lester. He's lost possession. Crosses the paint. Reed has it within range. Great play. Fiorini, no one's gone near him, and he could make them pay. Couldn't find a way through. They'll need to be more careful than that. Lester, Zorko. Gives it everything. Thumped away. McInerney, stripped of it, off the ground. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. The Lions looking ominous. Time to turn on the Jets. Payne doing what he does best. Neal. Clever kick. Honours the lead. He's been industrious. Rayner. Desperate defence. Archie can run with the footy. Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Lions have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Witts showing his skills. McPherson, Rao, terrific tackle. That's not 15. He doesn't waste many. The Suns moving the ball well. Is anyone home? Punched away. Lester. Zorko, toe poking it forward. He didn't break stride. Through the centre square he goes. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. Hipwood gets to the front spot and can line them up. Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if he can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
The Lions have got it on their terms. Witts wins it. Flanders. He just dropped it. Getting their handball game going. Falls at his back. That'll be a free. Just has to hit a target. Wilmot tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Ashcroft. He still found a way. Socket off the deck. Was that a throw? Payne. Hasn't seen a lot of it. McInerney can keep it moving. McCluggage throws it on the boot. Duday marks inside 50 and can have a shot. Ashcroft, normally creative. No way through there, and they'll reset. Witts with the tap. Miller, he's been dispossessed. Cameron, McInerney squeezes the kick. Ashcroft takes the mark and can extend the margin. Duday has charged into space. Archie, here's real danger now. He's got another one.
They move that ball beautifully indeed. They're hard to defend at their skillful best.
The Lions are imposing their will on this contest. Witts has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. He's run into trouble. They've got to get a wriggle on. Witts is there in the clinches. Cameron spoils. Miller steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Suns have been outplayed, but they're hanging tough. McInerney looking for territory. Neal, little one off the ground. They've got them on the overlap, wanting to get on with the job. Ashcroft, Neal, managed to get a handball away. Rayner plays on. McCluggage, advantage paid. This will be a goal. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
Caught, and the chance goes begging. Great defence.
This will go very wide. The Suns are out of trouble. Doesn't often waste it. Payne, time and again, he gets to the right place. The umpire says it's continuous play, so on they go. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Witts wins it. Rao, Fiorini, 100% effort. They've put themselves under pressure. Lace out. Great footy.
The Lions are working harder at the present time, and they're reaping the rewards.
Has a ping. It won't be a goal. That's a shocker.
Should have done a lot better there.
Waiting for someone to come at him. The Suns might be about to start something. Grant. Duday couldn't reel it in. Noble. It's not a fair fight. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. McInerney wins the tap. Toes it off the deck. Who's got the wheels? McCluggage. We will do it all again. Witts with a deft tap. Miller onto it in a flash. Anderson got to the right position and hung on. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Intercepted, and they can launch from halfback. We've hit the long break and it's a handy margin, but by no means a match-winning one. This game's very much in the balance. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Suns are flat-footed and lacking energy so far. That needs to change very quickly, or this will not only get out of control, it'll become embarrassing. They're just not getting their hands on the footy nearly enough, and consequently they're asking a lot of their defenders. Too much, in fact. If they can at least stabilise in the middle, then they'll get opportunities to exert pressure. But you feel they're going to have to be pretty efficient to truly threaten today.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, he's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
That's good vision. Witts with a chance to relieve the pressure. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Miller has found some space. Graham, great body work. The Lions guarding the corridor. Grant. Miller only knows one way. Fiorini on centre wing. Under pressure. Grant will keep coming. The fans will be happy to see this. They're tackling with venom today. Witts gets his hand to it. Anderson, Dunkley, mops that one up. That's not like him. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Grant had his name written all over it. Ogle demanded the footy and got it. Looking to get it down there quickly. Happy to concede a behind.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Just trying to get it out of the area. Fiorini got a fist in. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Morris takes the hand pass. Dunkley at close quarters. King gathers. Kicks to space. Good thinking and good execution too. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. That's a fine mark in the back pocket, and they might have dodged a bullet. Goes long. Grant says thank you very much. Recognising the urgency. Starcevic with the big fist. Zorko gets it to safety.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
No time like the present. Gets the kick away. Witts wins it back. Great mark. Forward they go again. The Sharon hits the deck. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Leicester. Some indirect ball movement here. Quality delivery by foot. Takes the safe option. He tried to con the umpire. Puts the foot down and away he goes. Lowers the eyes. Payne working hard and being rewarded. What can they muster from the back half? That's an aggressive handball. Payne thought his way through it. Starcevic with a chance to run. McCarthy pushes into space and receives the footy. Searching kick. They're keeping the ball well. Bailey, dangerous to leave on his own. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Lays it off. Wilmot, can he hit a target? It looks a well-oiled forward line. I've liked his game today. That's a strong mark.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
Case of too strong and too good. I don't think there was much more the defender could have done.
The Lions have got away. The big men fly. Swings his foot through it. Clohese wins it back. The Suns have been out of sorts. Payne runs onto it. That's a bit of a waste. Clohese, what can he do with it? That might attract the pack. Grant, he's taken a beauty.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up the... opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Suns haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Witts got his palm to it. Flanders edging it forward. Fort, he's been quiet, honours the lead. Dunkley, clever handball. This is promising. Bailey, he'll head for home. How's his radar? Pretty poor as it turns out. Can he find a teammate? Clohese makes position. Probing ball. Hewland gets to the front spot. Normally delivers. Ineffective kick. Rayner all on his own. Dishes it off. Fort spearing pass. Fletcher has pushed deep and can have a shot.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
Drop punt and he has put it away.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Lions with a steadying goal. Bort gets his hand to it. Bailey, he's lost possession. Dunkley had some assistance. Fletcher, not the best attempt at a tackle. He's kicked it like an arrow.
He might ask for more time forward after that.
The Suns are on the precipice. They desperately need to ignite. Witts showing his skills. Miller. Flanders. Can he impose himself on the match? Long cannot be deterred. He's been accosted. That's not 15. It's a desperate tackle. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Bort wins it. Tries to soccer it to advantage. Flanders gathers. Taken to ground. We've got another stoppage. Witts punches it out of the ruck. Rao, Miller, a model of consistency. No two ways about that one.
You'll have to give it a ride to get it home from there.
Not a great kick. Three-quarter time, and this one is almost decided. One team very good today, and the other certainly below their best. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Suns have the job ahead of them. They're going to need to get on top in clearances and contested ball if they're to have any chance. There's not much to suggest they can pinch this, but football throws up some strange things sometimes.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
Trusting the game plan and back with it.
The big men fly. Miller, Bailey, one step ahead. Slips the tackle, just shoveled it out. The Suns have won it back. Flanders, great hands there. That's an impressive mark. Anderson, conservative kick. The Lions have all the answers. Neal, they're building something dangerous here. Duday on a lead. McCluggage marks it centre half forward. This is good ball movement. The Suns are chasing tail. It's eluded him. Neal. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Witts with a deft tap. Rao, dangerous place to lose it. Goes off the ground. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Duday. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. McInerney showing his skills. Cameron needs to be quick. Hewland intercepts the hand pass. It must be his birthday. McCluggage can make it much harder for them here, and that's what he's done.
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. McInerney with a deft tap. Dunkley, inspired by the round ball code. Ashcroft got the handball away. Anderson popped up out of nowhere. Morris affects the turnover. McCluggage, who was he aiming for? Dunkley, under pressure. Neal, this should be a goal. No problem.
It's all going one way at the moment. What's the coach got to try to stop the rot?
The Suns might need to crack open plan C in a minute. The big men fly. Off the ground. Bailey displaying great endeavour. The Lions finishing strongly. Cameron, Duday. He's generally a good kick. It's been that kind of day for them. Seizes the moment. He's gone. Not a lot of positives today. Andrews is proving hard to pass. King, Neal in the right spot at the right time. Wilmot toe poking it forward. Delightfully done. Bailey, a bit of a panicked handball. Clohese gets back and should repel. They desperately need a goal. Rao gathers. Will he pump it deep? The Suns should score here. Andrews wins, and he needed to. The Lions have winners everywhere. They're leading them a merry dance. It's come unstuck. Clever kick. Andrews takes an excellent grab. What can they generate? Starcevic has found some space. Fletcher in no man's land. Wilmot. The Lions can smell blood. Gee, they're playing well. Morris. This should end in a shot at goal. That won't score. It's a disappointing result. Good kick. Clohesi with a chance to relieve the pressure. They've got to get a wriggle on. He's hit up the lead. They'll contest in the centre square. Jeffrey is hard to beat one-on-one. Punched that like he meant it. Ashcroft, foot race on the wing. Bailey, they've got winners all over the park. Morris, marks, will he go the bomb? Duday is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
Straight in front, should not miss.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. The big men fly. Miller sharks it. Payne. They just keep kicking it back to him. They must be feeling sorry for them. Fiorini working hard and presenting well. Crosses the paint. Weller fumbles. Could be costly. Toes it off the deck. Lester. He's under close attention. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Witts has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. They're a big chance here. Payne is calm in a crisis. Zorko. Dunkley. That's good work rate. Doesn't often waste it. The Lions are out of trouble. What's he got on offer? Kicks laterally. Starcevic can keep it moving. Wilmot pushes into space and receives the footy. Ashcroft. Well played. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Thought his way through it. You wouldn't mind playing full forward in this team.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
Needs that to come back, and it does.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
The Lions are irrepressible. What a day this is turning into for them. McInerney palms it down. Bailey. Neal. That's an aggressive handball. This will be his 5th inside 50. Away he goes. Heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say? 6 points. The Lions are absolutely airborne at the moment. It's been a great duel between the two big men. In the middle, Neal navigated the traffic. Dunkley takes the hand pass. He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
I think the 3 votes might just be heading his way.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. McInerney wins it. Another one off the ground. McPherson leads his opponent. He's been quiet. Fiorini, great body work.
This will be a great goal if he can kick it.
The distance is the only problem. King read it best and will cut the margin.
Their fans haven't had much to cheer today. Hopefully they'll get something here.
There's one back.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
The Lions claim 4 vital points in the race to September. What a performance that was, Half. What did you make of it?
When you do that to a fellow top 4 side, you're entitled to be ecstatic, and the rest of us are entitled to wonder whether the premiership is a one-horse race. At the very least, they've put serious doubts in their opponents' minds if they should meet them in the finals. This team has very few weaknesses.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half. Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us again for the...
Carefully not to blow out the lights, like porcelain plates and cups kept out of sight. Partly asleep when you come over at night, worried you move on to the side you won't like. Can I come, I think I want you. Can I come, I think I want you. Can I come, I think I want you. What are you joking? I'm high, upright. You play too close to the heights in the middle of the night. When the back is white, you be losing all sight. You be free falling, upright. You play too close to the heights in the middle of the night. When the back is white, you be losing all sight. You be free falling. Caught up in counting all the kisses been kissed. What's that the mansion will it always persist? Trying to find all the things you dislike, but only to find that your emotions are right. Upright. You play too close to the heights in the middle of the night. When the back is white, you be losing all sight. You be free fall.